What up, what up? So, good God, I look like a hot motherfucking mess. But it's been a long day. But, I gotta get something off my chest. And this is how I do it. I don't know why I'm so fucking happy right now. I mean, I'm not, like, out of the ordinary happy. The fuck is that? Oh, popcorn. Alright, so I was talking. Oh, let's go this way. Alright. So I was talking to one of my friends. This lady friend. And I started talking about blood over intent, right? And for people who don't know what that is, pretty much there's this huge, not huge, but I can't remember how many people, whatever, it doesn't matter. But there's these people who follow this guy named, oh look, I got something new. Yeah. But there's this guy named Quasi-Luminous, and pretty much this guy is like insane with mathematics, with like pause. Boy, it's like, but this dude, damn, boy. Alright, I promise I'm done. Alright. So this guy pretty much looks at, like, I don't know how to explain it. His name's Quasi-Luminous, and he's a smart dude, don't get me wrong. But there's this whole thing that they're doing. I don't know where it came from, honestly, to me. And this is not anything true, anything 100%. I'm just going off of a complete feeling and assumption that I feel like he got big enough to where he was approached and told him that, hey, you can keep doing what you're doing, but you're going to have to do certain other things. And whether that's true or not, I don't know. It could be made up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think about shit too much. So he's doing this thing called blood over intent. Pretty much, what you do is you write a letter to yourself, I guess. Well, yeah, because you're not sending it to nobody. And most of them are saying, hey, Ricardo is going to help bring forth heaven on this earth with love and compassion, whatever you want to put in there. If you said, I want to bring Satan here, or bring whatever, you can fucking say whatever the fuck you want to say, but that's all on you, buddy. So, what he's done is he did his own, made his, video showing that he's doing this blood over intent thing, and he's not telling people, he's not saying, hey, you can do this if you want. No, you don't have to. It's really not your choice. No, it's, hey, either you do this, or fuck you, I'm not talking to you because you're a low-life piece of shit, and the Book of Dead and all this other fucking shit. And well, I guess what I'm trying to say is that they use fear-mongering, and then also they, like, coded messages and just, like, open-ended sentences that don't really answer any questions, but don't really fucking mean anything at the same time either. Like that would be, I ask you, well, really, what's the meaning of life? And I tell you, 5 times 7 is 96. And you're like, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah, it makes no fucking sense, right? So, with that said, there is, I don't know, the guy, Quasi-Luminous, I have no doubt in my mind you're a smart guy. No doubt in my mind. The shit that you have figured out is fucking awesome. I think it's cool. Do I believe every single thing? I don't know. I haven't seen your videos in a long time, so I can't say everything, but most of the shit I do see where you're coming from. Now, with that being said, what I don't understand is the sense of pushing, the sense of negativity, the sense of fear-mongering, the sense of, hey, you're a piece of shit if you don't do this, you know. But yet, the only way out of this place, all right, is together, right? So, how are you going to get people together if you're trying to force people in your following, whatever you want to call it? Because nobody else is doing blood over intent. He's the one that started it. Nobody else is doing it except for the fucking Satanists who are spilling blood to give energy to themselves and to drink and to sacrifice to whatever fucking things that they're sacrificing to, which really it's just this fucking parasites and whatever. So what I don't understand is this. Why does it matter if I write my own letter and fucking slit my wrist and cover it with blood, just to be extreme, and I don't put it on the internet? So that just means that doesn't work now? Like, I'm about to school y'all on something real quick, and it's real fucking simple. You're like, if you have an idea, usually the idea starts out with a thought, and then the thought gets some thinking, and you start to think more about it and try to plan it out, and then usually you try to figure out ways to bring it forth into this, or you start to build intention, like what your intention is, with what you have at hand, whatever idea or thought it is. And then from there, once your intention is kind of built up and you're starting to bring it to you, then you start to physically bring it together. And then boom, you have whatever the fuck it is you had in your mind right there in the palm of your hand, right? But he seems to think that you have to put it on the internet because you have to have everyone else see it. That's how it works. Sorry, buddy. But if you want to bring heaven on this earth, and you want to bring fucking compassion and love and all this other shit, then do it. Why do you gotta tell people? That's like going up to a homeless person and feeding them for a year, but every time you go up to them, you got that motherfucking camera on there just to get them views, even though you're doing something good. It doesn't make sense. You don't need a piece of paper and to spill your own blood out of your own body. What's the oil made for this earth, right? That's the blood's earth. I mean, the earth's blood. Right. Talking to myself again. So what's our blood? And when we take the oil out to earth, what happens then? It fucking fucks shit up, alright? Because we're taking way too much. Now answer yourself this. So it's not supposed to be taken out of the earth because it's its blood, right? It needs to stay in the body, right? So, what is our blood used for? To keep us alive. So why do we need to spill that to make this place a better place? Alright, I can understand if we're going to sacrifice ourselves physically because we're going to have to go do something that's going to we're not going to come back from. I can understand that. But this whole thing with, hey, I have to pour just a little blood out to fucking bring heaven here makes no fucking sense. All right, I'm sorry. And maybe I don't understand something, and I always like to say that just because, for whatever reason, if I've missed something, if I don't see something, if I don't understand it, I don't want to sound like a dick and I'm telling everybody, like telling everybody this guy's a fucking nutso, but I'm not saying that he is. I'm just saying that I just think his intentions are somewhere else, and whether he sees that or not, I don't know. I mean, every video this guy makes, he's always either screaming, he's always, telling you, you motherfuckers gotta wake up, you fucking dead, Jesus thing and whatever, I don't know, he just fucking calls people's names and shit, and it's just like, dude, you're not gonna get anybody to fucking follow you with torture and fucking fear and fucking anger. It doesn't make sense. That's not how we work. We're human. Obviously, he's not fucking human. And you want to know what's some crazy shit? Because I feel that shit. Look, what is his fucking picture of on his YouTube? If it's still the same, pretty sure it's a reptilian. And maybe I'm completely thinking of something else, but I'm pretty sure it either was or still is or has something to do with reptilians. And if it is, I think that's kind of ironic, don't you think? That, why doesn't he put a picture of himself up, You spilt your blood and you fucking, wrote your little intention out, like, fucking show your face, alright? You don't ever show your face. It's because it's fucking bullshit. I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I'm not afraid to show my face. Yeah, some of the shit that I'm talking about could probably get me fucking killed, yes. But you know what? If that fucking happens, so fucking what? They could take my body, but I came with my soul. I said it in one of my motherfucking songs. Came with my soul, leave with it too. And I don't give a fuck, alright? So, I'm not here to start violence, and I'm not here to go against anybody. I'm not here to fucking, try to act like I'm hard or like I'm doing something revolutionary. But that's how you gotta carry it, because, I mean, if you don't carry it that way, you're gonna either A, live in fucking fear and be scared for the rest of your life. And don't get me wrong, like, if I get approached, okay, yeah, it's gonna be fucking nerve-wracking, but you can't be, you gotta train yourself to not be that way. And I'm not saying that it's not gonna happen, but whatever. But yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me that you have to follow him. You need to follow him, or you're a piece of shit, and you're this, and you're that, and you're this, and you're that. And, when you question these people, like pretty much what she did too, is she started, I hope she's not angry. I hope you're not angry that I'm talking about this, because I'm not giving no name, so fuck it, it doesn't really matter. So either way, so then this person talked to this other person who's kind of like been in it for a while, and this dude just keeps on giving her open-ended questions or answers, but shit that doesn't make sense, and it just it just doesn't make sense. You're like, why can't you answer my fucking question? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? 2 initials. I'm sure people can get that. 2 initials of somebody's name that's popular. Why isn't he showing his face? Ask yourself that. Why isn't he showing his face? If he's trying to save us, and it's with him or no way, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know that? Who gave you the motherfucking answers? But yet, it just doesn't make any sense. He's claiming he's got all the answers, and that he's got the way out, and that him and everybody else are fucking leaving. Alright? Well, A, if you had the real truth, buddy, then you would be opening your arms to everyone with love, compassion, and welcoming everyone because you found a way out. But A, if you did find a way out, and you publicly made it known that you found a way out, you don't think they're going to be at your door with that, excuse me, sir, I think that's ours, you know what I'm saying, like, and shoot, you're gone, alright? If it hasn't already happened, who knows? I could be just, going with my imagination. But, literally, think about it, guys. I mean, it's fucking obvious. If he has the fucking answers, all the fucking answers, do you think they'll be allowing him to talk? Like, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. There's no way. I don't care. You know? What happens when a celebrity talks out? They fucking die. Alright? I understand they're under an oath and shit like that. But if we talk out too and we have a lot of followers, we die too. Alright? It's not just this oath shit. I know that there's some kind of like protection there, but you also got to be smart too. You can't just be stupid, you know? If they got a gun in your head, you can't just fucking go up there and put it in your mouth and expect them not to pull the trigger, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're asking for it, you know what I mean? Don't be stupid, but we do have protection, but you need to be smart, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, because that kind of shit really comes down to, like, in the moment stuff, when, like, holy shit, that bullet should have killed me, but it went through my hair because I moved my head that way because you tapped me or something like that. You know what I mean? Like some weird synchronistic shit because somebody fucking on the other side fucking pushed your dumb ass, and so you got out the fucking way so you wouldn't die. Like, I really believe some shit like that happens. And maybe I'm fucking just thinking too much, but I really do, you know what I mean? If you can think it, it's either already happened or it's going to happen, because nothing is impossible. Nothing. And I had this guy try to challenge me. I'm going all over the place now, but you know what? I'll hold that thought. I'm not even going to talk about that. It's irrelevant. But yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else I can add. I mean, pretty much just people out there, before you just jump into anything, before you even just listen to what I'm saying, even though I'm friendly, I come with a smile, and I laugh, and I have fun, and I literally talk to anybody, doesn't mean that you should, it doesn't mean you should trust everything that I say. And I'm not saying that because I'm telling you that I'm fucking giving you half-truths or I'm lying. I'm just saying that I don't have all the answers. I don't think I'll ever have all the answers, as far as, like, just myself. You know, it's going to be a collective thing, I believe. But at the same time, not one person's going to have the fucking answer, alright? Quasi-Luminous is onto something, but he's caught in a hamster wheel because he's stuck there. This life, this world, the way that we're supposed to learn is to keep changing, to keep adapting, because that's what happens. Once we get comfortable, then we fucking start slacking, and then we don't pay attention, and then we get fucking distracted, and that's how it happens. If you continue to bounce from here to 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 here, and don't get comfortable. I mean, get comfortable with what you're doing, but don't get comfortable, if that makes sense, and be in one place, then you'll get it. Always be thinking, always be on the fucking on the lookout for new shit. Always be on the lookout for signs, because you know that ringing in your ear is not tinnitus or whatever the fuck they call it. You know what I'm saying? I truly do believe that those are, I don't know, something trying to tell you something. The 1111s, when you see those, the 1010s, then I don't know, whatever other fucking numbers there are. The weird synchronicities with, like, people, like, know that they or anything could possibly, I don't want to say that for a fact, I don't know if this is going to sound right, but people can jump into, not people, I don't know how to say it, like, if you're onto something and they're trying to stop you, they can inhabit any being and make them sway you a different way, or say something to you to make you decide to do something else than what you were about to do. Like little things like that. And even down to the animals, like my dog, they do it to me all the time. Like when I'm making music, I'm like start to get on a roll, I'm like, oh shit, like I hit like a I don't know, I hit something. As far as like I told, like before when I was saying, I clear my mind and I push everything out so I'm not thinking of anything, and then boom, all the fucking, literally just one word comes, and then I it's just one word, and then I make a sentence out of it, and then that one word go down to the next sentence and be like, oh, well, this is going to be the word that's going to be there, and then I make another sentence, and it's boom, 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 boom. It's so fucking weird, but like I just do it. I don't know. It's like I do it subconsciously or something. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm still kind of learning of what I'm doing when I don't realize what I'm doing. I'm doing stuff that I think is impossible, but I'm doing it already, and it's fucking weird to realize it, like consciously realize it. But it's cool though, because you're like, holy shit, like, you know, we're all fucking special, you know? And it's not just me, it's everyone. You know, I encourage everybody to make fucking videos, because this it's therapy. It fucking helps. It helps everyone else, because little things like comments and little videos and little questions and whatever can help somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I sincerely can say that off of one comment, and it wasn't like nothing negative or anything, but it made somebody stop, question what the fuck they were doing. And then it was like, whoa, what am I getting into? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold the fuck up. So red flag, that shit don't sound right. And you know, that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't get me wrong, like, I am always afraid of making a video, because I feel like I'm going to steer somebody into the wrong way. And it's never my intention, but it does happen, because I don't know everything. So when I question things and say, like, we've all been fucking cloned and nobody knows it, and the people who do know it are seeing it, but blah, blah, blah. Do I know that for 100% like fact? Do I have proof? No, I don't. The only proof I have is me physically, my dreams, which I can't pull out of my brain and show you physically. You can't link up to my brain and see them. And then I also can't bring you to a fucking cloning center. It's just not gonna happen, because I don't know where they are either, because a lot of shit in my mind is blocked, because I don't remember all of my dreams, and if I do remember some of them, like, it's just like weird random shit that I'm doing that they're putting me through, or I don't know. Like, I still question what the fuck are dreams, you know? Do we have any kind of thought when we go to bed, and is it anything to have to do with us, or are we just dreaming, and as soon as we wake up and we go to bed, hit REM sleep, boom, we're transferred over, because, you know, they have fucking things in the sky or whatever that do it. I don't know. Technology that just takes us right out, and we go fucking whatever simulation or, you know, holographic fucking whatever they put us through, and then boom, we wake up. But I noticed that in every weird nightmarish dream that I have, every time, and this is what gives it away, alright, and whatever, every time I go to die is when I wake up. So what does that tell you? That whatever body you're in, because I can see the body, you know, they always say, oh, you know, the only reason why you dream that you're in a body is because you're in a physical body. It's just what you're accustomed to. Well, I think that's bullshit, alright? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I feel like that's bullshit. Why are we in a body every time we go to bed? Just ask yourself that, and you're like, what the fuck? That doesn't make much sense either, you know what I'm saying? And why is it that every time I have these weird fucking dreams, they push me and 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 push me to the fucking limit, and then when I die, I wake back up and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck was that? Why is that? You know? Question shit. Think about shit. Because I'm telling you, we don't even know a quarter of what's going on right now. And we think that we're awake. You know? Sometimes I feel stupid saying that because I know I'm still fast asleep. I just know that I have some spark of gasoline. I don't know where that came from. Spark in my mind that's telling me to fucking wake the fuck up. And I'm not hesitating anymore. I'm done worrying about what people are going to think about me. I'm fucking done about if you think I'm going to be crazy, if you think I'm going to be nuts. If you get to know me, you fucking think the complete different. Why? Because I am caring, I'm loving, I don't want violence. Like, I'm always down to get along with people, you know what I'm saying? I'm always down to conversate, like, just all about love and positivity with me. But being smart at the same time. But people really are programmed to think that we're fucking crazy. Think about that. It's like, hey, I just opened the fucking door to get out of this fucking bad dream. Come on, I'm calling you. Come on. I'm right fucking here. Come on. The door is fucking open. And you're looking at me like, what? What? I don't get it. Like, what is that? No, I think I'm gonna stay here. Nope. No, I've been here for forever, so I'm just gonna stay here because this is what I like. Like, I like being tortured. Like, it's okay. Like, you know, I don't mind working for the rest of my life. Like, fuck you. You're trying to ruin things and whatever. It's just like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm trying to help you I'm trying to help you find the way out. I'm trying to find the way out too. Like, I know there's no way out. I mean, there is a way out, but it's not like I can be like, oh, I'm going there tomorrow and I'm fucking gone. Like, no, I need to stay here. I need to go through pain. I need to suffer some more and figure shit out. And through all the suffering, love even harder. Why? Because they can't fuck with love. They don't have a heart chakra. Why is there a fucking lightning bug in here? Oh, he's stuck. Come on, buddy. Come on. I know you think I'm fucking weird, but I'm trying to help. There you go. Alright, pause. I gotta put him outside. Alright. But yeah, got it really gone off topic. But whatever, I think it's good. I always think, like, I never like to plan shit out. People always try to tell me, oh, you need to fucking write shit down and plan it out and you know, because you're going all over the place. Well, fuck you. Who said there's a blueprint to make a YouTube video? Like, because I want to speak my motherfucking mind or whatever comes to it, I'm wrong for doing it. Like, suck a dick, bitch. But I don't know, man. It's a crazy world, but we had no choice. So we're here. We came here for a reason. There's a reason. You know, I'm just here to help. All right. That's it. And I want to learn more. I beg for it every night before I go to bed. Not beg for it, but I ask for it every fucking night. Most of the time. If I forget, whatever. But most of the time I sit there and before I close my eyes, I'm asking, like, Please show me more. Please show me more. I feel like I'm staying in the same place. You need to show me more. And boy, it's like instant. It's not instant, but damn. I mean, I'm like, it's not gonna happen. And then when you say that, they're listening, like, or someone's listening, like, yeah, okay, boom, and then they throw it right at you, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? And then it's been like that for like the 2 days now. Seen one video, and then I don't know. It just made sense at that point. Like, I felt like I had some kind of like block or something like that. When I'd watch these videos, I would just be like, oh, I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't know why. I just don't know why. But now when I hear it, I'm like, holy shit, that makes fucking sense. Like, even though it's about like some technical ass shit, but it just makes sense. Can I regurgitate it? No, I can't. But subconsciously, I know that I took it in. So when I go to bed, I know that I'm going over it, or whatever the case is, you know? I don't know. I'm just a fucking helper, alright? I make music because I feel like it's going to get to the youth a little bit more than just me sitting here talking, because let's be honest, who's going to fucking sit here and listen to me talk? And I laugh because there are people who do. And that's cool too. I'm not dogging y'all, but I don't know. I just never thought anybody would want to stare at this big ass head. I mean, look at this bobblehead. But I don't know. This shit's cool though. Like, before when I started, I was like, man, fuck this. I'm not doing this. Now I don't even want to send text messages. I want to send video messages. It's just because I can get so much more out. You see my emotion. You see my laughter. You see my smile. You know, with a text message, it's so just like, bleh. You know what I mean? And, you know, and if I can even if I send a video and it has nothing to do with me trying to make you happy, and I'll smile and make you smile, then boom, I've sent my love bug over to you, and that's how it works, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it fucking works. We just gotta continue to try to wake people up, continue to spread news, continue to fucking talk. I mean, I think people who aren't making much videos, I really think you should. I was the same way, and look where I'm at now. Now I fucking love it. I'm telling you, it's not in your comfort zone. I get it, but who gives a fuck? I accept you. The people around you accept you. So why wouldn't we accept you if you make videos and talk about some real shit, right? Now, I know everybody's going to have their own time and, you know, when their own courage and everything. It's cool. Don't rush it. Do it when you're ready. But time is running out. And whether we have 1,000 years, which I really doubt, pretty sure it's, you know, I don't know how close it is, but I'm pretty sure it's close. Why? Because I dream about this shit. Well, not like the end of the world, but, you know, I have weird dreams. I have weird experiences. I've had some weird fucking shit happen to me as a kid. It's the only shit I can remember as a child. Like, these weird dreams of me watching myself sleep, but then morphing into some neighborhood with monsters trying to grab me off my dad's shoulder. Why I had that dream, I have no fucking clue. You know? Or, the other dream where I'm in the white room like the Matrix, and there's this fucking static being with a body, but it doesn't look like a body. You can just tell that he has arms and legs and a head and a neck. But it's static, and he's just staring at me, but he has no fucking eyes, but he's, like, in my soul, like, fucking draining me or something of energy or something, and I can't move, I'm paralyzed. I'm telling you, it's one of either A, like, some type of parasite, B, some type of fucking evil entity or whatever you want to call it. I don't know at this point. Like, as far as I'm concerned, they're all fucking parasites because all they want to do is take my energy and take your energy. So, the way that you stop that is raise your vibration, raise your thought, raise your fucking frequency, raise, and that's with food too. And I know I'm lacking hard on that motherfucking side because, I don't know, I just got this weird fucking thing about me that I'm not gonna say it because that's what starts it. I caught myself. I can do it. But I'm terrified and I don't understand why. And it's so stupid because I can sit here and laugh about it, but it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen because I can feel it. I'm not gonna try to fight it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no point. And then I'm gonna laugh about it in another video sometime soon. But yeah. If there's anything out there and somebody's being nasty and trying to tell you to fucking join because you're gonna die, and if not, you're a low-life piece of shit, or anything negative like that, stay the fuck away from them because A, they're not there to help you. It's obvious. If they were there to help you, they'd be doing the shit that I'm doing, alright? And I'm not saying that I'm the fucking savior and I'm here, to fucking solve everybody's problems. No, I'm not. But I'm here to talk to anybody. If you're freaking out because you're like just now hearing about this shit and you need somebody to talk to, I'm fucking here. I was once there. We were all once there in panic mode because we learned about them throwing up the devil horns isn't rock and roll. It's fucking Baphomet. When I first heard about that shit, I was like, oh my fucking God. And this is when I was a Christian too, so it even made it even worse because I was like, oh my God, the devil is real. Like, the guy with the horns, it's a real thing. I laugh to this day because I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe what the fuck I was in, how much I believed like that. Like I really, at one point in time, did it last? No, it didn't last because I'm smarter than that. But question shit before you just accept it. Question shit before you accept it, even if it's coming from a good place, a loving place, a positive place, because it still could be wrong, I could be wrong, and I don't want to fucking say that I'm wrong because I don't think that I'm wrong, but everyone thinks that they're not wrong, and I just want everybody to question shit, because if I'm wrong, I don't want people to be let down. I don't want you to be disappointed because I said the wrong thing and because I didn't understand something and I said the wrong fucking thing. I apologize now if I have ever said anything like that. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that I have yet. Is there some stuff that I really can't explain to like a very, very deep extent? Yeah. And that was probably like one of the other videos where I watched Augie, and I kind of just like regurgitated a couple things, but I did it for myself and I also did it for y'all because it all makes sense. Now I can't regurgitate it because I'm just not that intellectually smart, and my vocabulary I guess isn't that much either, or that big, but I believe it. I'm sorry. I know Augie way more different than y'all might know him, and and now I'm not saying I got some advantage or anything like that, but I've known him since my childhood. I've hung out with the kid. I know who he is before this. Like I know who he is emotionally. I understand where he's coming from. I understand the pain he has. I've dealt with a lot of the pain he has. I was there helping him, man, and I'm not saying that because I'm looking to get a thank you. I don't want that. I know he's thankful for that. I'm just glad that I was there because what he's doing is some fucking revolutionary shit. Alright? And for a second there, I fucking got off track and I was like, man, fuck him. I'm not listening to anything he's got to say because he's nutso. And I had people around me who were saying the same shit, so it just kind of fed into it. And I apologize to him and to anybody who, thought that I was nuts for saying some stupid shit like that or going that route, because I realized that I was wrong, and I'm fucking fixing it, because it's a whole nother story then. Our friendship has always never been bad, but it's, when somebody throws some shit like that out to you, I mean, imagine one of y'all sitting in a room with him before he's been doing any of this YouTube shit, any of it, and start spewing this shit out to you personally right in front of your face for 2 hours, and you don't know barely anything of what he's talking about, because it's just so his IQ is so fucking high that I can't comprehend it. I'm like, dude, you gotta speak stupid to me. Like, you gotta speak dumb. It doesn't make sense. And he doesn't know how, because he can't dumb himself down for us. He has to keep, I mean, he can do it to a certain extent, but he's gotta keep it to his level, because it's his level. Like, why should he have to change for anybody? He shouldn't. But just imagine that, you know what I mean? And this is every day. I would go over there every night, every day, anytime that I could, and sit there and we'd talk and listen. And it sucks, because I wish we would have got those on camera. And we got a couple of them, but I don't even know if he even has them anymore. But, I don't know, man. I miss those days. I really do, because it really motivated me, kept me focused. But at the same time, being without him and his friend, his physical friendship there, being able to hang out, it's made me more independent as far as like doing this shit on my own, and not always having to talk to him about it and get his opinion and everything. Forces you to do it on your own. But I thank him every second I can, man, because without him pushing me and getting nasty with me in a good way, and pushing me and pushing me and pushing me, I would not be where I'm at right now. And some of the shit that he's told me, I would not be here right now. And, and then I look at it like, okay, well, that's just one person. Look at all these fucking people he has. He has 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I know we're not, gawking over subscribers and shit, but that's a fucking huge following. And that's just the people who aren't subscribed to him. There's probably people who actually don't subscribe to him because, for whatever reason, they're not there yet. And, just imagine he's doing numbers, man, and it's cool as shit. And it's just cool to see the progression, because I was there before he even had a fucking YouTube, or maybe he had a YouTube, but he just didn't, there was no videos of him. I remember that when he put the first one out, it was cool as shit, man. I told him, I said, dude, I'm telling you right now, I can feel it. Give it a year. I'm telling you, you're gonna blow up. This is what you're supposed to do. This is how it's supposed to happen. I'm telling you. And maybe he remembers it, maybe he doesn't, I don't know. But I remember saying it, and boom, it's happening. It's cool shit. But I'm literally going on in 43 minutes, 45 minutes, 4 minutes. So I guess I'm going to cut this one. Yeah. But, alright, well, good talk.